Collective, what's good, guys? I hope you're doing really well. I hope you're enjoying these new moon energies in Scorpio coming in. And so this is going to be a reading for everybody, all signs, and see what's coming in with these new moon energies in Scorpio. As we all know, Scorpio digs pretty deep, so we'll see. I never know what's going to come out in these collective readings. I never know what's going to come out in any of my readings. And so, yeah, and then I will get to earth signs and water sign general readings next week, I promise. Hopefully even tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, Monday. All right. I don't even know what days of the week it is anymore. All right, my beautiful collective. This is going to be for everybody. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can check out the description box below. We can link up on Zoom through Everybody in My Wellness Center, or on Wizio if you prefer a video response reading. And also check out my girl, the Green Witch. And I'm also rocking my girl, Bridget. She is in a band called Lockette. And they released a 3 LP, whatever, EP. I'm not a musician, sorry guys. I just like music. I don't understand the words, the lingo. But yeah, they just released like 3 songs on Bandcamp, so please go check them out if you are into indie music. All right, my beautiful peoples. Let's see what's coming in. Dear Father God, Mother Earth, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors, please protect me and my viewers by only allowing messages from the highest vibrational beings and block any negative energies from entering the sacred space. So mo it be. Yeah, that description box has a lot of info. How to hook up with me, but also the Green Witch, my novel, a couple other stuff. So please check that out. Oh, my socials. Follow me on the socials. I'm on them all. Mama Fire Tarot across the board. FIYA, baby. Because fire, we live in Boston. All right. What is this? The Guardian Angel. I just felt so stupid for what I just said that it screwed me up. Anyway, goofball. Guardian angel, you are not alone, guys, and you can really depend on those angels. If it's funny because a good friend of mine is just discovering this whole side of guardian angels and how to tap into that. And you know, it's important that you meditate in order to tap into that. And it's important that one of the number one rules when dealing with spirit guides, angels, and ancestors is asking for help when you need it. They can't help you unless you ask. I guess that's a big one. So, and I've seen it in action. It's important that you tap into, passed on loved ones who were around you, spirit guides who maybe these figures that you never expected. Be very open to whoever it may be. One of my spirit guides very much looks like the Hierophant in the tarot, and it's funny to me because I always thought that most of my spirit guides would be female, but no, this is a dude, so, and I'm very open to that. I'm very grateful for his presence in my life. And so get real grateful for whoever comes in, whatever their name is or whatever they look like. It doesn't matter, or whatever they are. It may be human, maybe animal, it could be anything, right? So just really keep your heart open to, whatever spirit sends you. And do have fun. That's my like have fun time. But look at this big full moon. You may still be feeling like the effects of that Taurus full moon. I felt like it was a funky one. Unlike the one the year before that felt really, really nurturing. This new moon energy though, you may be ready for all new everything. I know for me, I'm just really excited about my new glasses coming. I can't wait to get the phone call that they've come in. And celebrate those little things, like, stuff like that. And unleash the wild within, not just getting out and having fun because of, the way this pandemic is going. It's harder than ever to do that, but to have fun within your homes again. Really, I feel like we're replaying March and April a little bit again. And so safely having fun, enjoying the little things, taking big pleasure in small things, and be the light. Yeah, alchemy, I'm getting really strongly. Use all your elements. I'm getting that, if I feel like a lot of people as a collective are discovering their gifts, discovering their, connection to the occult, whether it be tarot or crystal. I mean, I don't know if crystals are occult, but like, I don't know. I feel like the word occult gets a bad rap. Anyway, trust your instincts. Know that you do have psychic gifts, and whether you want to attribute that to, you know, more witchy things or more spiritual things, or incorporate both of those, because being a witch can be very, very spiritual. Do that, you know, but you don't have to own the title of witch to still use alchemy, to use plants, and to use tarot or oracle or whatever, you know. Whew. Trust and thrive that you are on the right path right now. And I'm getting like, if there's anything that is scaring you, talk to other people about it. And I'm getting, you know, therapy may be important for a lot of people right now. I think a lot of people are dealing with grief, loss, and there's a lot of like breakups and divorces right now as well. And I think, you know, formal therapy, when done with the right person, can be really, really good, in conjunction with spiritual therapy. I think that's where I see my people do the most. That's where they benefit. They seem to really grow the most when they use both, if needed, you know. And there's nothing wrong with needing to see a therapist or someone or something like that. Feel loved and comforted. Get grounded right now. Know that like the people around you love you very much, or that, you know, you need to embody that self-love too, because it's a lot easier to show someone, like, the people who love themselves get shown more love by others, like, you know. And so, but you don't want to like do the self-love thing in hopes of getting more, like, because it's all about intention, right? So just love yourself for exactly who you are, no matter who you are, no matter what sign, no matter what element, no matter what you do. It's really highlighted here. Love whoever your guides are. Love your lower self, your higher self, every bit of it. Judgment, yeah. And just know that, like, when you do good, good comes back. And whatever's for you, just ask for what is in your best good. And I know a lot of people watch tarot in hopes of hearing that, like, the past will come back. I mean, there is a lot of, like I was saying in the Aquarius reading, that there's a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a lot of people looking for the past to come back to reconcile. And I mean, judgment could be an energy of that, but that's not what I'm getting. I'm getting more of giving yourself a second chance to succeed. And know that, like, you know, if you've never had any intention to hurt anybody, really, you know, even if you have unintentionally hurt people, that, you know, you won't be judged really harshly by your higher powers, you know. And whether you believe in God or something else, you know, don't fear judgment, especially if you haven't done anything wrong. Page of Wands. Yeah, there's a level of all of us having to learn how to adapt to the new world, right? And being excited about that in a way when we can be. These new opportunities that are going to be afforded to us, knowing that we still have more to learn. You know, like for me, I got my Reiki 2 attunement yesterday, and I'm really excited about that. And, you know, I always feel like I'm in my Page of Wands energy, because like I'm a student again, you know, whenever I'm in class like that, and I'm learning something new. It's like very much start over energy. Ooh, the Magician, Judgment, and the Magician. I love this Magician too. Sorry, guys, I need water. I've been reading for a couple hours straight now. All right, not straight, but pretty much. So the magician, it's all about taking all the elements, combining them in alchemy. Like it's just like pure alchemy, manifestation, focusing on what you do want. With Judgment, Page of Wands, and the Magician out here, I mean, these are really, really positive energies, especially if you look at it that way, right? Damn, I'm getting Let Your Hair Down. Oh my God. So I have another song playing, but I'm getting Hair Down by Sir really strongly. I'm just trying to let my hair down. Everybody's watching, I'm aware now. I love that song. I love Sir. I just love his music. So I'm gonna put that in the comments, I think, if I remember. Yeah, hair down. You just want to let your hair down, and you just want to have a good time, but you're ready to learn new things. You're ready to. Ooh, sorry guys. You're ready to learn like what fun means now, though, in this new world, right? And it's important that you really figure that out right now. Whew, the moon. This new moon is affecting us. But in all these cards, it's a full moon, which is interesting to me. Just know the whole moon is still there, even though we can't see it, right? And I think manifesting despite any kind of sadness, despite any kind of illusions, not letting those things get in the way. I am going to point out that 3 mages came out here. So this is Major City. And knowing that, I'm getting like there is a level of letting, God, Jesus, the universe take control and surrender to, what the universe is bringing right now. It's a mixture again, like this is reminding me a little bit of the full moon in Taurus reading, where it's a mix of like, really, really light and dark, and a mix of real high energy and some sadness, because whenever we let something go, we have to grieve that, right? We have to allow ourselves to grieve, Ooh, 10 of Wands and Ace of Cups. Yeah, all new everything. And it's for me, this 10 of Wands really highlights the knowledge that's acquired when we let go of these burdens, even learning what we can let go of, and making room for new, and letting go, like really just knowing that certain burdens or certain things have come into our lives for a reason and for us to learn. And then we take that lesson, we apply it, but we also transmute any of that negative energy. There's a lot of water and fire. Oh, here's the air. All right. So a lot of water and fire until this Knight of Swords came up. And I'm getting that this Knight of Swords is not to be fucked with. I did get a download about the knights in the tarot, and I was saying that they all get such a bad rap, and it's not even cool, because the Knight of Swords, in particular, he's come out for me, and I do believe that he's very much a take no shit person who, he's a fighter, he's a warrior, and he's tough. And we've got to give the knights a little more credit. And I think what I'm getting is this collective is extremely quick-witted, extremely quick, and very sharp, and plans and strategizes and looks into the future, but doesn't get anxiety when they do that. They look into the future and they see that they will be a king someday. They know that. This knight feels sure to me that they are heading in the right direction. And I think you are too, collective. I think that hubris, if you will, is okay right now. I have got to constantly work on people who need, like, people who tend to come to me their confidence is sometimes shot. And I think there's a reason for that. And I think it's like, because my confidence is rarely shot, that, it can be, of course it can be. I'm fucking human, right? But it's not something I struggle with, right? So that's why I'm able to direct people in empowerment and confidence building, and that sort of thing. And you'll hear that a lot in my readings. Woo. So we've got the Star and the King of Cups. It's still being quick-witted, still being quick on the draw, right? But also emotionally stable AF, right? And knowing that your wish fulfillment is here. This is beautiful. There is real healing, emotional healing happening right now. I feel like for me, Reiki 2 really did bring me to a new level. Getting Reiki 2 attuned brought me to a new level of emotional understanding of self, of others, of my own spiritual gifts. And I'm really grateful for this knowledge now. And I'm going to continue, studying Reiki and try to perform it, and to the best of my ability. And I want all my healers to know that, like, this, any advancement you make, any from a student perspective, is only going to bring you higher in this game called life, right? So keep developing, keep learning, because that's what brings you up. Meditate every day. Every day. I'm sorry. It's got to be an everyday thing. If you want to tap into these guys, start with 5 minutes every day, okay? It's very important. It needs to be a part of your wellness routine. And I have other things I need to work on. I could do better with nutrition. I know I could. Ooh, the Tower. Scorpio. I'm not getting this as a bad tower. I'm getting that, there is a level of letting go of the old here, big time, to make room for the new. I mean, this tower is pretty dope, right? It's a pretty cool looking tower, and it's got the, Egyptian symbol above it. Like, I think that's, I don't know, the all-seeing eye. This is meant to happen, This actually happened to a church down the street from my house. A lightning bolt did this to a church, and it was this church that was hundreds of years old. It was actually, huge. It was really sad, actually, because it was a gorgeous building. But, it did seem almost divinely guided in a way. And, maybe they'll rebuild and make it something even better. Strength. Yeah, strength over, this Nine of Wands, keeping your chin up despite any tower moments, knowing that they are for your highest good. Woo, whew. The Hangman. I want you to meditate and breathe through these changes, big changes, and know that you're strong. Know that you have weathered many storms before, and you will weather this one too. Wow. Okay. Princess of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I got the Chariot that came out with 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. What this tells me is that you are absolutely moving away from this shit. Stuff that doesn't serve you anymore, mourning over things that have happened that you have no control over. Like, really letting go of the past, truly, and moving past the past and into the future with emotional stability and happiness here. I love it. The Sun and Ace of Pentacles. Yes. The Sun and Ace of Pentacles. I love this. Really focusing on the good, focusing on the light, focusing on all the new opportunities ahead of you, and manifesting new opportunity. I'm getting 6 of Potions, which is 6 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups. Yes. So this is about, not letting, like, I think the 6 of Cups and the 9 of Cups, it's like you're forward focused, but still seeing that the past wasn't all bad. The past wasn't. It got you to where you are now. Even the really weird shit that has happened, it was for your highest good, okay? And I hope you can see it that way. Please trust me, I've had some really weird shit happen in my life. I've led a naturally colorful life, but it's made me a way better tarot reader, a way better, like so many of my clients call me their therapist, that sort of thing. And I really think that, and it's made me such a better person, even the hard shit, even when I wasn't emotionally stable. It was those experiences that brought me to this King of Cups level. And I'm not at a King of Cups level every day, right? Now that Mars has gone direct, I do feel like I'm like, that's so much better. And you may be too. And I think that if you're not at this King of Cups level, strive to be at it. But the King of Cups is known for keeping a lot of stuff to himself, and that isn't necessarily in the cards here. It's more that stability and that confidence in self, because this guy, you don't fuck with him, and you've become unfuckable with. I like it a lot. Ooh, create your own luck, Aventurine, right? You guys are natural alchemists and magicians here. So I want you just to create something from nothing. It's, it's easier said than done, but it's doable. I can promise you that. I've done it several times. And it's all about harnessing your creative energy, whatever that may be. Be kind to yourself. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about earlier. I did like a Kermit voice, and I apologize for that. That was what I was talking about earlier. Pink opal with this Mother Earth. Like, just love the shit out of yourself, please. It's the only way. Because ain't no one gonna love you, and don't no one know you like you do, right? Like, so, ooh, I'm getting tired. You can tell by the way I'm... All right, Carnelian. Yeah, I love this card. I mean, not this card, this crystal. I like this card too, but I really love this crystal. It being a triple fire sign, it amps me up a lot. And so, if you need even more energy, use it. If you're like me and often need to temper down the energy, be careful with Carnelian, okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right. Ooh, Lepidolite. I love this. This is I love this crystal. It is, if you've had any, and every human I know has suffered from at least a tad bit of mental illness at some point or another. This is, or if you're just feeling at all mentally unstable for any reason whatsoever, Lepidolite is wonderful. For some reason in this deck it says recall your dreams. And so I do want to note that I have a lot of prophetic dreamers in my life and in the collective I read for, that often comes up. So really pay attention to your dreams, guys. That is a strong gift that, I'd like to access more, in fact. I've suffered from nightmares, so I think I've kind of pushed that gift away. As a kid, I had some pretty strong nightmares. My brother had night terrors, like straight night terrors, right? So I think I've always, my dream states. There's one dream that has haunted me for a long time. It was so vivid, and I don't want to talk about it on camera. But it... and since then, I was a teenager and pretty impressionable one at that time. So I think I kind of pushed that away. I want to try and somehow heal that. I don't know. People tell me, how do I heal that shit? But I'll talk to somebody. I'll find somebody. Anyway. But yeah, if that's something that isn't an issue for you, please, try to recall your dreams, because it's definitely a part of your gift. Ooh, I wonder why this was upside down. Take action was upside down underneath it. Wow, got butterfingers tonight. So maybe slow it down. I thought that whole deck was in the upright. Ooh, Pope Joan. All right. The Pontiff of Possibilities. All right. The possibilities are limitless because the soul is limitless. Yeah. And I've been hearing a lot of spiritual leaders and other people talk about how, like, if you can't imagine it, it can't. Queen Cup is one, and a couple other people too. If you can't imagine it, it doesn't exist. And so please open up your mind and open up your heart to really embracing whatever. I don't know how else to describe it. Ooh. All right. Mirabai. I hope I said that right. Mirabai, the saint of true freedom. Yes. Love is what sets me free. I am married to my own soul. That's what I'm saying. Like, love both sides of yourself. We all have a darker and a light, a higher and a lower. And it's honoring both of those and marrying both of those, and your masculine and feminine, and all right, we got some other heavier energies here. So I'm gonna all right, so the Khadijah, the mother of believers. I am spiritual and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. Yeah, it's, this level of independence. This is something I've had to discover in myself. And I do think that this is something that I can do it despite any challenges, despite straight disease, all of that, it's fighting through that and finding your gifts and knowing that you can bring in everything you need for you and yours. And then we got Callie, the mother of the universe. I release all that doesn't serve me. It's time to be the truth of who I am. Now, when I say that this is the heavy energy I'm talking about, it's like you have got to own that lower self as well. And owning all of you, okay? And we all got a lower self. We all got a higher self. And not letting that lower self rule you, but still honoring it. It's there for a reason. And, I read for such a beautiful collective of people. And I want to thank you again for being here. I hope these messages were good for you. It's time to be the truth of all you are. We're ready to be authentic. It's time to fully be authentic. Okay? I love you guys for all you are. And thanks again for watching this. And I hope these new moon energies in Scorpio have you dive deep. Ooh, I'm going to end on Lalita. Lalita, the red goddess, playful and spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to light. And that goes back to that having fun energy. Please don't forget to have fun. All right? I love you guys. Take care.